Welcome to week 1, level 1 of Movement Revolution. So today what we're going to go through is your dynamic warm-up, yoga 1 and 2, supple spine, mini bands with some single leg balance work, the pillars flow, and then the 90-90 to wrap it up. Okay, so without further ado, we'll just start off with our dynamic warm-up and that jogging on the spot, all right? Getting a nice arm action, working your way. Okay, into our squats. I would prefer if you exhale as you lower and keep good foot pressures, squashing the arch into your mat as you lower down. Okay, and jogging on the spot again. Hands on the hips, and we're going to dial in our lunge. Okay, nice and solid. We get our first few movements nice and solid. And then from here, reach your hands back over the top. That's it. All right. Next thing we're going to go reach to the left side, come back, reach to the right side, okay? That's it. And we do 5 off either leg here. One more here, and one more there. Next one, we're going to lunge and reach over the top. Come back, reach over the top. And again, 5 off either side. Keep it nice and solid. Challenge your balance, but maintain control. Last one, that side, last one, that side. Jogging on the spot again. Okay, now we're going to drop down into our ladder lunges with that hand driver. Really push the hand underneath as you go into your ladder lunge. Looking up to the ceiling past your fingers as you do so. One more. Swap down the other side of the mat and repeat the same on the other side. That's it. Nice and slow and steady. Lovely stuff. Another one. And back around again we go. Jogging on the spot. All right, squats again. Up we come, jogging on the spot. This time in our lunge, we're going to lunge and reach forward. Okay. That's it. Nice and solid. Last time on the right, last time on the left. And we'll do another reach across the body as we do it. 5 off either side. Really reach across your body. You don't have to go in a massive, wide, broad lunge. It's just going to be a half stride, if you know what I mean. One more to the right, one more to the left. Jogging on the spot again. And then we're going to go back into our diagonals. Off we go, dropping back into that lateral lunge with a twist. Couple more. That's it. Step down the other side of your mat and off you go onto the other direction. So from here, we're going to go straight into yoga 1 and 2. The yoga flows. Two more. And then stand down at the end of the mat. Reaching, breathing in and up and out and down. So breathing in and breathing out as you reach for your toes. All the way in and up, out and down, in and up, out and down. All right, walk your hands out into push-up position. Lower nice and slowly. Moving forward into upward dog. Tucking the toes and going into downward dog. In downward dog, we like to bed in the heels and get that weight shift going on from side to side. All right. And then we go back into push-up, keeping a little bit of tension between your bum and your tummy as you lower down slowly. Sliding forward into upward dog if you're able. And we want really, really good downward pressure there through the pads of the fingers into the mat, into the floor. Tuck the toes into down dog. Okay, so down dog can be challenging because of the ankles and hips and whatnot. So try and work heels to the floor, flatten your lower back and get your head to the floor and put all those three things together. Push up again, lower, 3, 2, 1, upward dog. And you can leave your knees on the floor, it's called cobra. Upward dog is your knees off the floor, depending on comfort levels. And back down again. Push up position, lower, up, upward. Tuck the toes into down dog. Push up position, lower, upward. Down dog again. Okay, from here we're going to lift the right leg, pointing it dead straight up to the ceiling. Let's take a step, and we're going to come up into warrior 1. Back down again, get your hands on the floor, and lower back down. Upward dog again. Tucking the toes into downward dog. Lift the left. And step. Warrior 1. And down. Push up position. Lower and upward. Tuck the toes into down dog. And get your best down dog position. Lift the right again. Embrace the shake. And step. And up we come. Warrior one. And back down again. Lower. Upward. So you're getting a good feel and control through the movements. Lift the left. Again, use your breath to take the strain. And step. Warrior one. And the last time around. Lower to the floor. Upward. Down dog. Lift the right. Step. Upward. Warrior one, excuse me. Back down. Upward dog. Down dog. Lift the left. And step. Warrior one. And then step forward into that. Breathe in and up. Out and down. In and up. Out and down. In and up. Out and down. So, back down onto all fours, please. And we're going to start off with a supple spine sequence. Okay? The hint is in the name. So from here, we're going to start off with exhaling, arching up. Inhaling, hollow down. Okay? So, inhale, arch up. Exhale, hollow down. And repeat. Just getting a nice arch and hollow. Lovely. And from there, we go into our bird dogs. Okay? So, elbow to knee, reach out in front, hold at that top position with good control. And swap the other side. Elbow to knee, reach out in front. Nice, smooth, controlled movement. Higher is not better because I'm arching my lower back there. So nice and level. Okay, very good. Back onto all fours. And now we work the mid-spine. So we're going to do T-spine rotations. Reach through, open up to the side. That's it. Swap the side. Again, good supporting pressure or supporting stability on that arm as you reach underneath as far as you can and open up to the ceiling. Okay, good. From there, we're going into the spinal waves, okay? So these take a little bit of coordination. Start off in this position, arch up, drop your bum back to your heels. When your bum hits your heels, flatten your back and come forward. And repeat the process, all right? So this is what it's supposed to look like. And then off you go. Find your groove. It takes a bit of practice to get the coordination in this movement. And then you're good to go. You can load up the shoulders and the arms and the wrists much more by going forward far, depending on your levels, all right? Very nice. And from there, we could do another round of bird dogs, elbow to knee, reaching out in front, 10 reps each side. Swap it up. All right. Next part of the supple spine are spinal circles, okay? So it's going from side to side, arching up, going across the top, and hollowing down, going underneath. Okay, so it's this type of movement, and from the side it looks like this. As you move from side to side, you also arch up, go across the top, hollow down, go underneath. Coordinating that movement from side to side and being happy. Coordinating the movement, breathing normally, and feeling like you're in control of the situation. And then we swap the direction. And don't be surprised if it feels very natural on one side and not so much on the other side. Very good. From there, we're going to drop down into child's pose. Okay, child's pose with a difference. Okay, and we're just going to twist to one side and twist to the other side. So from the front, in that child's pose position, twist to the left, twist to the right. You want to feel all the stretch strain down on your lat on that side and side to side. And the other side. And the other side. Lovely stuff. From there, we go into our lean backs. Okay, open up the front of the hip. So keep a nice bit of squeeze in the bum. I would advise you, level one is putting your weight through your toes. Reach back with one side, reach back with the other side. And open up the chest. Keeping a good squeeze in the bum the whole time. Come back out of it for a bit of a breather. And then reach back with the other hand. And then follow with the other hand. And repeat. Really, really try and breathe into the belly. Open up the chest or squeeze back the shoulder blades. While keeping a squeeze in the bum. Very nice. Okay. So that's our supple spine. Next up, mini bands. Okay. So step into your mini band. Alrighty. So we're going to go mini band walks from side to side. Start at one end of the mat and doing our banded walks to the side. Slow and steady. Okay. Control the trailing leg. Okay, green, red is a lighter level. Green is next, blue is next, black is next. So just pick a band that you're able for. Straight into our banded squats. Pushing your knees to the side as you lower. All right. Then we go into our zigzag band box. Just use the width of your mat as a guide as you zigzag up and down along the mat. And you will feel something starting to work in the side of the hips. And that's all okay. Back into another couple of squats. We'll do 5 reps. Happy out. Single leg balance, okay? Onto the one leg, push the band to the side and back in again. If you want to interlock your fingers or press them out in front, just so you're keeping that upper torso in line as this leg goes to the side, and control it out and back, out and back. Swap the side. Again, it's quite tiring. There's a lot of balance going on the slants leg as the other leg swings out and back in, out and back in with control, yeah? Good. 5 squats. That's about it. Okay. And dropping the bands down. So your band is looped around your instep. And we're going to work the hip flexor and core here into a running style movement, okay? So lift. So the opposite hand and the opposite knee rise up. And please keep your chest slightly forward. We don't want you back here because we want to challenge the hip flexors and front core. Lovely stuff. And for the last one, we're going to do seated rows, or so sit yourself down on your bum and we do single arm rows, okay? So pull that arm in by your side, release slowly. The main thing here is that the shoulder stays in situ as the arm moves in and out. Sitting on the sitting bones as you do that, not so much slouched, preferably upright. and then swap on the other side. It's good for the upper back and posture, having good pull strength. 2 more. Okay, so that's our mini band sequence done for this evening. Onto the pillars. So we're going to work the front, side, and back cores in essential movement patterns, okay? So front core position, we'll go in a push-up position again, and from here, we're going to bring the knee up to one elbow, and then on the other side. Nice and solid, keeping the hips level. Do not let that midsection sink. Good stuff, take a bit of a breather. And the second version of that is adding in a little bit of a rotation. Off to the side. So let that knee come over, tip off the other elbow, or go in that general direction. Okay. And now we're onto our right side plank. Up we come. You can go through the side of your knee for level 1 version of this, or you go slightly more advanced to the side of the foot for level 2, and then we go elbow to knee. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5. And lower down. Our hip thrusts are next. Again, let's start on a good quality movement through the side of the knee. Drop your bum back and drive forwards. Drop back and drive forward. So side, plank, hip thrusts. 5 is the number. Get up in position again. And reach your hand past your head. And then swing your hand and your knee past each other vigorously. Okay, and then lower down. 5 reps. And the last side plank version there is this one, reaching out in front, reaching both your hand and leg behind, and repeat. Okay, one more, and there we go. Rolling onto the back. We want to work the posterior, okay? We want to work the back core. And we're going to do this by doing a heel-toe bridge. Way through the heels, slowly lower. Way through the balls of the foot, slowly lower. Heels, toes. That's it. Up, clench your bum at the top. Slowly lower with control. Heels, toes. Plenty reps on your glute bridge, but that heel toe version will challenge the system a little bit differently. Okay, onto the other side. And we go side plank on the left side, elbow to knee, 5 movements. And down. Through the side knee, and we go hip thrusts. Again, 5 movements, nice and controlled. Happy out. Reaching the hand past the head and swing your hand and knee past each other vigorously. 5 movements. And then reach out in front, reach out behind. Out in front, out behind, out in front, behind. Last one, in front, behind. Okay, so that's just an introduction to the pillars. They get a lot harder as things go on. The 1990s, again, this is hip mobility 101, being able to do the 1990s. If you need video explainers on this, please go back through the episodes there, back to even Christmas time, and there's some short individual sessions about the 1990s. Now, off we go, reach down and back. So this is the position we're in. Reach forwards and back. Forwards and back. Reaching into it. Trying to get your head to your toe. Reaching back over to the baby toe direction this way. And you're keeping that elbow pushing the knee in the floor as you reach. And back. Alrighty, one more. Okay, so that's quite challenging. And then we do these little wiper movements side to side to loosen up after that a bit. Swapping over onto the other side, left leg in front, right knee back behind you. And you repeat on the other side. Forwards, backwards, reaching back over. Last one to the front. Last one to the back. Okay, and we do our wipers again. Okay. Right leg in front this time. Now we're going to lift that front heel and down, lift that back heel and down. Try and avoid the cramping that might happen. So let it go earlier, but don't let the cramp build. And you can see I've got my hand here supporting me for this demonstration at this level. By all means, if you want to challenge yourself a bit more without any hands, do so. Last one to the front. Last one to the back. Okay. A few wipers to thaw it out. And then we're back onto the left side, leading in front. Or repeating that same thing. So lift the front leg. Lift the back leg. Okay. So lift from the heel. Lift from the heel. Again, do it with no hands if you want to. And down. Back heel. And lower. Front heel. And back heel. And lower. A few wipers. Okay. And then Going into a pigeon or glute stretch. Starting nice and high, hip square, lower down into it as you reach your upper body across. And you should be feeling a bit of a stretch in your backside. Adjust your position if you don't. And breathe in and out to that stretch point. Come up out of it, swap on the other side. Start high, square off the hips, reach, and then lower the whole lot. Breathing into that restriction or tightness. Okay, so try to keep the classes to the 35 there. Just gone over by a small bit. So thanks for that. We'll see you in the next lesson.